Yo, with Fortnite Season 3, all the ranks have been resetted and every player tries to get Unreal again as fast as possible. However, as the map and the meta has changed quite heavily, there are a few essentials which have to be taken care of if you want to have easier games and accelerate your way back into the upper divisions. And as I've gotten Unreal basically every season before, once even in one day, I'm about to hit it again due to a specific game plan I've created for the new season combined with some fighting strats. Feel free to click the timestamps down below if you want further orientation. Before I will start with the best Offspawn strategy, I really want to talk about game modes, as this can have a huge impact on your progress. Obviously, the most percentage can be gained by playing solos, which is also the mode I would refer you to, as you will fight against the best players and therefore improve your fighting in no time. However, a solo rank can give severe headaches and depressions if you play it for too long. Switching to duos or trios or getting ready with your squad won't harm your progress in any area if solos become unbearable. Still, the leverage of improvement is significantly higher when queuing into some solo games. As a rule of thumb, I would suggest to start into your day with some solo games, completely concentrated on your fighting with the mindset to improve as much as you can, and after some games, when concentration disappears, either make a pause or hit some queues with friends. If you do not have a circle yet, you can check out my Discord where you find like-minded people who are willing to grind and improve at the game. Just click the first link in the description. As I've covered a lot of crucial fighting tips in the ranked video last season, I will specify more on the strategic side of the game, covering a good Offspawn, mid-game and late-game strategy. But basically, this is just part 2 of the first video, which you can check out afterwards if you haven't got enough to choose. When it comes to the Offspawn, I would recommend you to figure out what you like the most. It is simple, but not really, so let me explain. The tip I always preach is to figure out one spot you like. I don't know your artistic tendencies. Maybe you like water, so go there. Or you like trees, so go up in the forest. Or some summer vibes, then go to the beach. Nah, jokes away. The physical attraction is a natural instinct, but less important when it comes to a Fortnite drop spot. Though what is important is the loot, the mats, the elevation, and your general understanding of the spot, which you gain by landing at your spot every single game. Yeah, you heard correctly. Pick one spot. A video on the best spots in the new season is coming soon, don't worry bro. And land there, no matter if it is a public game, a ranked game, duos, solos, FNCS, cash cups, basically everything. This might seem a bit boring at first, but when you get used to it, a certain feeling of home might evolve, and that's what everyone likes. I seriously have to stop with this poeticism bro. So, as I talked about loot, mats and elevation before, what did I mean with that? To decide whether you like a drop or not, you need to first disclose what your own specific needs are to dominate in early fights. You know those fights where you are jumping around, basically spray and pray and hope that your enemy haven't got any shields yet. Do you need mats? Perfect, then choose a spot where you can get 400 mats 5 seconds after landing. Do you need good weapons? Then figure out how you can get a good amount of chests as fast as possible after landing. Do you like to have high ground and use the map advantages to confuse your enemy? Then maybe take a new spot with a lot of buildings or sneak routes. By the way, if you struggle with figuring out what you need, check what you're good at first. Building, option 1. Aiming, option 2. I think you get it. This already leads me to the next stage of the game, which is the mid-game. In here, playing in favors of your strengths is even more important than in the Offspawn. Everything is set. You're cat mats, you have probably decent weapons, your shields are filled and you have enough spare shield to tank the entire storm surge of FNCS Grand Finals. And no, I won't give you a starter tutorial on how to piece control or build or edit now. You can check it out in those videos. Another thing I won't show you are some strats how to get into the late game without any contact to the enemy. Bro, you need to fight. I think you haven't got it yet. At the end of the day, you're in a 1v1 and winning this takes you more than to camp in the bush and wait until he finds you, because probably you will lose anyway. So start utilizing the mid game to improve your fighting IQ, mechanics or other weak spots you recognize in your gameplay. But do not panic bro, I got your back, as I of course have a great fighting tip which will make your development easier. Before that, I want to mention that I've published a rank protocol which you can get by the second link in the description completely for free. With that you can practice your mechanics, aim and general skills in real rank games, and improvement is guaranteed. However, the tip is to start learning the different playstyles people have, and more importantly how to counter these. When you pass the different divisions, you will recognize that different players have different playstyles on different skill levels. A big mistake I see people make is to assume that they can fight the same way against everyone they fight. However, when doing so, you're not only underestimating your enemy, but also your own skills. The mastery of fighting is to figure out, first of all, what your own strengths are. I can't help you with that, that's your own task. And then adopting them appropriately to the strengths and weaknesses of your enemy. A simple trick to make observing your enemy's behaviors easier is to play a bit slower and make reactive instead of proactive plays. Do not overrush anything when approaching a fight. Why? To let him overrush. Many ranked players are quite impatient, which leads them to do stupid and easily predictable plays which you can anticipate and counter without acquiring any special build moves or edit courses. A solid pump shot is usually completely sufficient. After that, just do not make the mistake of becoming impatient yourself by overindulging into killing him as fast as possible and at all costs. Take your time, take advantage of your strengths and clean the fight intelligently. In the end, I want to talk about your general confidence and mindset you should have towards ranked. Usually getting Unreal takes someone in between 30 and 50 hours, so rushing is a devastating mistake. Understand the quintessence behind the rank system. You're assigned to the rank that corresponds with your skill level. If you're not good enough to hit Elite or Champion or Unreal yet, then you're simply not good enough, which means that you have to improve slowly, time over time. Or in best case, rapidly, time over time. It's not a sprint, but a marathon, so do not lose your nerves and improve steadily. I'm rooting for you. That's it for today. I hope you could learn something and apply the tips to your game. Let me know in the comments what was the most helpful and smash the like button if you want to see more of that kind of videos. Enjoy your day if you're pussy and check out my one-on-one coaching. First 3 clients are free. Link in info.